Hello, everyone. We're going to look at question number 3 on the test review. It is a word problem, and as we are asked how much each bag of popcorn and each stick of cotton candy costs, that means we have to not only write our system of equations, we also have to solve it. Okay? So I kind of highlighted where the two equations are separated. The first equation will be Jocelyn's equation, okay? And so Jocelyn sold 3 bags of popcorn. So 3 times the cost of the popcorn, P stands for the cost of a bag of popcorn, plus 9 sticks of cotton candy for a total of $75. Keeping in mind, we know how much they bought. We don't know how much each one costs. How much is cotton candy? How much is popcorn? It's what we're trying to find. Next, we have Isabella, who sold 8 bags of popcorn and 5 sticks of cotton candy for a total of $67. Now we need to solve it. As they are both in standard form, elimination would be the best method to solve this one. Now, it is a little bit difficult. We want to eliminate something, but it gets a little bit tricky because I don't know. Remember that if I wanted to eliminate P's, for instance, they have to be the same number but opposite signs. So if this was 8p, then this would need to be negative 8p for them to eliminate or add up to 0. And I don't know a number to multiply 3 with to get negative 8. So here's a trick that works every time. The coefficient of the bottom p is 8, so I'm going to multiply the top by 8. And the coefficient of the top p is 3, so I'm going to multiply the bottom one by 3. And one of them has to be negative, so pick one to be negative. So we actually, in this case, have to multiply both equations by a number. So let's see what we get. I'm multiplying the top one. 8 times 3p is 24p. 8 times 9c is 72c. And 8 times 75 is, I believe, 600. Yes. And then we're going to do the bottom one. Negative 3 times 8p is negative 24p. See, look there, guys. They're the same but opposite signs. So now my 24p's will eliminate in a moment. Negative 3 times 5c is negative 15c. And negative 3 times 67 is negative 201. Now, if you recall, the next step to these problems is to add the two equations together, and one of the variables should eliminate. In this case, it is the p's, because 24 and negative 24 add up to 0. So now let's add the remaining values. So 72c minus 15c is 57c. And 600 minus 201 is 399. And to get C isolated, all we have left to do is to divide both sides by 57. So C is 7. 7 what? Remember, we're trying to find the cost. We already know how many cotton candy sticks they bought, but how much did each one cost? Each cotton candy stick was $7. So we're going to put that in right here in the fill in the blank. On a STAR test, these would probably be drop-down boxes with options for you to select from. Now, in order for me to find out how much popcorn costs, I need to take one of the two equations. Pick one. I'm going to use the top one. 3p plus 9c equals 75. And I know how much cotton candy costs now, so I'm going to replace c with 7. 9 times 7 is 63. And then we subtract 63 from both sides of the equal sign. And the last step is to divide by 3. So P is equal to 4. So that is the cost of a bag of popcorn. Popcorn is $4.